Welcome to Cooking with Miss O, and with our, well, you're not a guest. You're just a regular now.
I don't know.
You're part of this show.
Well, it has been a while, and I sure am glad to be here, Mary
I'm
Beth.
glad to
I've
have
missed
you.
you very much, and I miss being on the show, and you cook so good. I miss people getting the good news that you put out. You really do.
Thank you so much.
I know you've been enjoying those grandbabies.
Yeah, we've had a miracle with our second grandson.
That's
you
good.
know that.
Yes.
He had to have major surgery, and
Everything turned out fine. Though,
wonderful. God was very faithful.
Yes.
Yes.
We're very lucky.
Yes.
They can do so many things for so many.
Boy, they can do things today that 10 years ago he wouldn't have lived.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. And
Is
they
that not
keep
amazing?
advancing every day.
And I'm going to put a shout out to Patewood and Greenville Memorial because
That's great.
And the doctors and nurses, because they were absolutely fabulous.
Good.
They really were.
Good.
So,
Well, now you got to feed him chicken, I hope.
I know I do.
Keep him healthy.
Yes, yes.
What kind of chicken are we going to cook today?
We're going to
Mary Beth?
do
I'm
you want to
excited.
read that off the recipe?
Yes, I will. We're going to do easy club chicken today, and it's just great. The total, it's about 15-minute preparation time, an hour cook time for a total of an hour and 15 minutes. It's real simple. It's real nutritious. It's very good. You want me to tell them about what we need to do? We need to. Now, I think this recipe right here calls for 6 servings. We're not going to do that.
No, we're doing 2.
So you have cut everything down proportionately.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. So we're going to do 2 breasts.
One reason I do that is because there are a lot of people that watch the show who are students at Clemson University and Southern Wesleyan here.
Correct.
And so they might have a roommate or a boyfriend or something like that, and they don't want
Or
to
both.
use up that whole bag.
Yes.
You know, because you can get, for 2 people, you can get 3 meals out of your Springer Mountain bag
Correct.
here.
Correct.
And so then the other thing too is with that, then we have a lot of widows that watch. And so
Be
if they
perfect
do
for them,
2,
wouldn't it?
yes, because if they do 2, then they have 1 for lunch the next day. They could,
That's very
you
good.
know, they could cut it up on a salad or put it in a sandwich or whatever they wanted to
It
do.
is.
You know?
And of course you're preparing this with Springer Mountain Farms
Yes.
individually wrapped breast.
Yes.
It's antibiotic-free, fed an all-vegetable diet, and certified by the American Humane Association that we're good to the chickens.
That's
so it's
right.
real good. It's the best chicken on the market. In fact, I think later on in some of the shows we're going to talk about it. Back in July, we won the Cooking Light magazine. We won the Best Tasting Chicken Award out of, I believe there's about 13 competitors, and we got the most points. So we were real proud of that.
And we're going to do a show on that. Guys.
Yes, we are.
We
Yes,
are. And I want to tell you, too, this is what I get a lot of time. A lot of people have stopped eating chicken, and the reason is the smell. And this does not smell. The broth is clear, and it has a wonderful taste.
That the broth is clear when they cook it instead of turning yellow.
Yes, you're exactly right. And so that's why I want to tell you that God made poultry for us to have healthy broths.
Correct.
And when you would eat that other chicken, you didn't have a healthy broth. So it didn't help you get well. It actually sometimes made people sicker.
Correct.
And so this broth is a healthy broth. When Marie was little and when Marie was dying, and we were going to lose her, and had been at Emory and everything, when she started to get well, I made chicken broth, but I had to get it from chickens in North Carolina from a farm, and then they only slaughtered, you know, just that one period of time.
Right.
So I had to think in my head, now how much chicken are we going to need?
For your
yes,
meals.
Yes, for the
But
whole
now
year.
you don't have to do that.
No, I don't. And
Now you
I
can go and buy
prayed.
Springer Mountain Farms.
That's right. I prayed when Marie was about 10 years old, and I prayed, maybe it was 11. I said, God, could you please let me be normal for a while? Could there be some chicken in the grocery store that I could get? And it wasn't but a couple of months later, and I went in there and I saw this. And this is all they had from you. And I looked it up and I checked it, and it was wonderful. You know,
Well, thank you
and
so
when I
much.
saw the clear broth, then I knew, because I'd been having those other chickens from the farm. It was an organic farm, and they were clear.
Well, it was great, and I think everybody's heard this before, but Mary Beth was buying her chicken. We didn't know Mary Beth, and she called over to the farm one day and said, "I just love y'all's chicken, and can I come over there?" And we said, "Sure." And so she came over, and we met up, and she started singing the praises of it, and she invited me to come on the show, and it was really, really neat how we didn't find you out, you found us out.
I
So,
did.
yeah.
I did.
And it's been a great relationship and continues to be.
Well, I will tell you this. Since I've become a widow, I have seen, Tom was there to protect me.
Correct?
And so I've seen a lot of crookedness. I've seen a lot of, and it's broken my heart.
Correct?
I didn't realize how awful America's become. But this
A lot of
company,
danger out there.
yes, and a lot of crookedness in the food industry and everything like that.
is.
And I knew that when Marie was so sick too. I started learning it, but I didn't know it to the degree. When I went to them, I was amazed. Y'all have the best integrity in the food industry that I've ever seen.
Well, thank you so much.
You really
we,
are.
We work at it every day,
And you know, I
24
work with
hours.
food and stuff, so I see what's going on and all. And they don't have, you do this because you want people to be well and healthy.
That is correct.
And you love children.
That
and
is
you
correct.
know that they need healthy food without chemicals.
That is correct.
You know, and you won't even let a farm raise your chicken unless you've checked the ground underneath where
That
the
is correct.
You know,
Yes.
who does that?
Yes.
And not in America anymore, you know.
Right.
And you're not out for the money at all.
Well, thank you. We do go the
know,
extra mile. We
You do.
really
Well, it's more than an extra mile. I would say it's
thank
about 100 extra miles compared to
Well, thank
everybody else. And I just appreciate, I think it helped me to know that there is somebody that still has integrity in
thank
the
you,
food
Mary Beth.
industry.
Thank you.
And everybody I've met there. And the funny thing is, these people are working down there, not slaughtering them, but putting them in the packages, you know what I'm saying? And when we went through there, they were smiling and happy. It's the happiest factory I've ever been in.
Well, thank you.
I'm
And
serious.
you're not the first person that said that, too.
Yeah.
The people look up, they smile. We know our customers.
They waved.
is-
They're
yes,
wonderful.
it
They were
is.
just wonderful. And I just
Take
want
a
to
lot
tell
of pride
you,
in what they do.
well, when you go into a church and the people are sour, you know there's something wrong with management there.
Correct.
If you go into a school and kids aren't happy and teachers aren't happy, there's a problem with management.
That's correct.
When you go into a chicken farm, a chicken process place, and you see the smiles on people's faces, you know there's something great about the management.
Thank you so much.
You know, and that's what I look for. Now we need to cook now.
Let's cook some. And
Now-
I would like to say that this particular recipe that we have right here calls for some crushed buttered crackers. And Mary Beth doesn't want to do that because the crackers are unhealthy and the crackers are dead. And so that is right. And so Mary Beth's been gracious enough. She's cooked some great bread. She's going to use breadcrumbs instead of cracker crumbs.
Right,
And it'll be
right.
better for you and
Yes,
taste better too.
It will. That's right, and it goes better with the health chicken.
It does. So
now,
what do we do?
We're gonna process this here, so we have
Okay.
breadcrumbs, and I am going to just, if you don't mind, I'm just going to tear some off here, and then I just put. It could do it all, but it takes a little longer, and I'm going to put it like this. And
And you just gotta put it in a food processor and
Yes,
chop it up.
I
right?
am.
How fine do we make it? You want
well, look just like regular breadcrumbs.
okay.
it will.
So
It
not
goes-
going to have consistency of flour or anything.
No.
no.
But look over there, we're gonna roll it in my whole wheat flour too,
Oh, good.
and then roll it in the breadcrumbs.
Okay, so
Now,
put
I've
it in
never
the-
done that before, so I think that looks interesting. So we're gonna do this. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more here. So we have plenty. It's just easier to do it like this than chopping a knife, dirtying another knife. Now, remember always that with my cookbook that's sitting over there, everything I cook comes out of the pantry part of my cookbook, okay? If you have my pantry from the cookbook, you never have to go to the grocery store to get something to do recipes for watching me like you have to do
Yes.
on other.
Now, is this particular recipe, is it in the cookbook?
Now, that's not in the cookbook. I
Okay,
cook
but can
more
you get it
recipes.
online?
Yes,
Okay, so-
Tobe will put it on Cooking with Miss O.
Okay, so you get it off your website
That's
or
right.
online.
That's
Okay,
right.
That's great. Well,
And-
this is a great little cookbook, though, and I've gone through it more than once, and it's got great recipes in there. And how do you get the cookbook, Mary Beth?
Yeah, now Crossway, the Crossway bookstore in Greenville and in Easley are both carrying it.
Okay.
And then Tobe, you can Go to
Can you
Mary
order it
Beth's.
online? And how much is it?
It is 24 online.
24, is
And to
that-
be honest with you, I don't know what Crossway's selling it for.
Okay, 24 online, does that include shipping and handling?
That's the shipping and handling. That's why it's
Okay, well,
24.
it's a great cookbook with a lot of healthy recipes. I would highly recommend it.
Thank you, Gus. Now,
Okay, oh,
what did I do here?
all right. There you go.
What did I do? Why is it not doing it right now?
There we go.
That's
Must
it.
have, I believe it's got safety on it.
It's a new one. I had to get a new one.
Right?
I wore the other one out.
You wore the other one out. Huh?
Yes.
Well, it looks pretty, Mary Beth.
It does, doesn't
It
it?
does.
Now let me try it. See?
Oh, boy.
Isn't that wonderful? You want
That
to taste
is.
it? Here.
Go ahead.
Okay, you want to
Go
try
ahead.
it?
No, I'm going to wait till it's on the chicken. But it
Okay,
looks
I'll
good.
wait too. See how fluffy it is?
Yes, it is very, very fluffy.
Now, all we're going to do now with this
And,
recipe.
and Mary Beth, when you say that it's not dead, what do you mean? There's
Well,
nutrients alive in there. Tell us
I
about
made the
that.
bread this morning.
Correct.
So when you crack the wheat berry, you have 72 hours for all the nutrition. And it has all the enzymes, minerals, protein, and vitamins that the human body needs. And after 72 hours, it's dead.
And it's,
So
yeah,
if you eat
well, I
any-
wish you could smell this through the TV.
Yeah, it smells good, doesn't it?
Yeah. 72 hours, though, to cook with it.
Yes, and so that's what I do. Now,
Now, is that 72 hours to eat it also?
yes.
Okay, so
yeah,
you got to
yeah.
need to eat it with
And that way, I do studies on it. It can keep you from getting cancer,
Correct?
and it can, let me unplug this and move this out of the way. It can keep you from getting cancer if you have cancer, and it doesn't say just a certain cancer. We are
Well,
going.
it keeps your immune system
It
up.
keeps your immune system up, but what happens is we have so much constipation in America, and people have to take stuff for that. But this naturally just cleans out your system all the time.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, and it also takes away your belly fat. After about 6 weeks, you won't have any belly fat if you have this. Nothing around your belly. And that's what's dangerous, and that's why
That
we
is
have,
that is
and people didn't
dangerous.
used to have that.
And you're saying
So-
that this bread,
Eating
this
the
grain,
bread, yeah.
will help
And
you
don't
do
eat
that.
any flour in the grocery store or any breads in the grocery store because
Right,
they're all
processed,
dead.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very
So they have no
processed.
nutrition, and then that's why it settles on you. Yeah, we're going to a break. Thanks, y'all. Bye-bye.
Oh, it's a new day for you and me. Set free grace, get another chance. I just want to dance.
Welcome back, Gus. We're in the middle of this. We did the butter that you can see over there, and I
We did.
saved
We melted
this.
the butter.
That's right.
We saved the butter
Wrapper.
wrapper
And
to
could-
do the pan, to grease
That's
the
right.
pan
Would
with.
you do that for me?
I would be glad to.
And then we're going to take 1/4 cup of the butter and put it on this chicken. And you can do that too if
Okay,
you
I'll-
would.
just
and
a
while he
1/4 of a
just-
cup.
Yes, and I'll pour it over that chicken.
Okay.
And then the good seasonings, Italian, which should be in your pantry, is going to be what we put here in here. And that's what I do the salad dressings with.
Okay,
And then,
got the butter going here.
we're going to do this. We just tossed it around in the breadcrumbs. And it was... And then we're going to put some black pepper in it, just a little bit, depending on how much pepper you like. And that, of course, is Simply Organic from Ingles. And I get my Zesty Italian from Ingles too, and my butter, and my
your
Springer Mountain
Farms.
chicken.
You get your Springer
Yes.
Mountain Farms chicken and Ingles too.
That's enough, only 1/4.
Okay,
That's it.
I like butter.
I know you.
All right.
Okay, now we've got that in there. Now,
do?
I do use a glove. You can buy
Correct.
these at the dollar store or Walmart or Ingles, and I do that so that I don't contaminate anything.
Well, and it's just not as messy.
I know it too. Yeah.
I like the ooey gooey bag.
Yeah.
You know?
And so I'm going to put this on here,
Okay.
and I'm going to roll it in here. And then we're going to put it in that, and we're going to bake it for, now the reason I just have 2 is so that if you're single, like I'm a widow now, and if my kids aren't coming over,
Correct.
then I can put 1 in the freezer for another meal, or leave it in the refrigerator for cut up on a salad, or
It's a good
I
idea.
slice it real thin, and I'll make sandwiches with it too.
Okay.
You know, so they can do any of that. Now we're going to put that aside.
It's looking good, Mary Beth.
And we got to pat that on there, it looks like, doesn't it? I thought it would stick better with the butter, didn't you?
I did too.
It's a new recipe, so maybe I just need to pat it.
I think if you just pat it, I believe it'll get on there and roll it a little bit more.
I
There
think
you
you're
go.
right.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
probably
that's
better.
working.
Let me put a little bit more on this.
And these breadcrumbs will crisp up.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Makes a nice,
Now-
light
yes.
batter.
That's exactly right. Because you know I do breadcrumbs with my chicken nuggets.
Oh, and they're so good.
Now, I think what I'm going to have to do is put that in there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have to,
Put just a little bit more on top.
yep.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
Now, you know I don't do butter with my,
Us and the cameramen are going to be eating good today.
I love to feed y'all. I love to feed people.
I know you do, and you do it so well and so healthy, Mary Beth.
Thank you. And I like for it to taste good too.
Well, that's right. Just because it's healthy doesn't mean it's got to taste good.
And people think that.
People
you know?
do think that.
And I have eaten some healthy food that I couldn't hardly swallow.
Yes, I have too. In fact, I had a buddy of mine, and he was supposed to be, you know, doing the healthy food diet. And I asked him one day, I said, well, how's it going? You still on your healthy food diet? He said, yeah. And I said, well, how do you like it? He said, well, if it tastes like dirt, I can eat it. So,
Bless his heart.
yeah, but he was trying
can
to eat
eat
healthy.
healthy.
But you can eat healthy, and it tastes good too. There's
Yes,
no doubt
you
about it.
can.
But like I said, we have,
We just don't need to eat processed food.
yes.
And you have to remember too that
Well, you know, Mary Beth, as we've said
There.
before, probably the best thing to do is stay on the outside of the grocery store.
Right.
Stay on that where all the fresh food is. You go in the middle. That's where the canned and the processed and all like that is.
and you
Yeah.
know that's true. And then somebody I was saying that, and they said, "What about the bakery? The bakery's always on the outside too." I said, "Well,
Oh.
everything but the bakery."
Everything but- yeah.
Yes.
The cupcakes.
Yes, yes. So, but really, actually, you're right. 'Cause the
Yes,
vegetables-
most of it. Like I said, it's
Yes,
not one,
I
and it's
know.
not 100% true at all times. No, it's not. But most of the time, it's a pretty good general
Yes,
rule.
yes. And somebody corrected me not long ago. They said, "Well, I stop at the bakery."
Yeah, that's pretty good. I thought about that, but it's right
yeah.
there too with
I
all the
said,
sugar.
"Oh, okay." All right, now we're going to put this into a 375 oven.
Okay,
We're
for how
gonna
long?
Bake it for about 45 minutes
45
to
to an
60
hour.
minutes. We'll check it at about 45,
see
see
if
what
it's
the
done.
temperature is. And I do have, you can buy them at Walmart, a little temperature gauge.
Correct.
And then we're gonna take a break right now and be right back. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Mary Beth.
The sun is slowly rising.
Welcome back, y'all. Our chicken is done. Smells
is.
delicious. We've cut it, and it's so tender and juicy.
It was great. We took the Springer Mountain Farms chicken breast, we melted some butter,
Yes.
poured the butter over it, put it in your breadcrumbs that you
Did the
whipped up
Italian
there,
miss,
and
yeah.
that was really, 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 really good. And then we baked it at 375 for about an hour,
Mm-hmm.
and voila, it smells so good. I wish they could smell it through the TV. And they say, okay, we've got our chicken done, but it was hot too. We need a little. We need a little garnish on the side.
We do, don't we?
We
Gus?
do.
And we're going to do that right now.
Okay.
We're going to set this right down here, and we're going to do a radish salad. Have you ever heard of a radish salad?
I have heard of a radish salad. But one thing I was telling Mary Beth, now this is the way you want to have radishes, the way you buy
Yes,
them whole
yes.
like that. That's got to be a lot better. Like I said, I
Oh,
was just
yeah.
used to
And it's
getting
still
them in a
on
bag.
the leaves. That's what's wonderful. My Ingles in Clemson, the head of my Ingles, he's fabulous. He gets the best stuff. I just love him to death. The one in the vegetable stand.
Right.
And the managers, I love him to death. He's wonderful too. But now, when I
Well,
say I
good.
love people to death, I just love people.
You do. More
So-
than, yeah, you do. You've got a lot of friends.
Well,
Everybody that meets you really likes you
hey,
too, Mary
thank
Beth.
you.
Okay, so we got our lettuce down.
Yep.
Now you're putting a good spinach on there.
Yes, we're going to put that around there. Now, I want you to start putting some on yours here.
All righty.
Okay,
I
there.
will do that.
You
Excuse
take
me,
it right
ma'am.
there. And then I'm going to garnish it with tomatoes
in the
and
presentation.
radishes. You know, that really makes it more fun to eat, doesn't it?
It does. The presentation does make it more fun to eat. Very well said.
And I love all the colors. Food is fun.
Food is fun.
It is.
And it's fun to make, it's fun to eat,
It brings people
it brings
together.
people together.
That's
It
right,
does
it
bring
does,
people
guys.
together. Nothing like sitting down breaking a little bread, is it?
That's right. And you know, they did that in the Bible.
That's right.
Yes,
It does. It brings people together.
it really does.
That's
Yeah.
right. If you want to make somebody feel at home, take them to your house, cook them a meal.
That's right. I love to do that. I love to have people over and cook for them. Okay, here we're going to do this one too. I think this one needs to be a little thinner
Okay. Got one more. Yeah.
because when they're so chunky, it's hard to politely eat them.
Politely eat them.
Yes.
That's a new word.
Now you put some of that on yours. I'm going to cut
Politely
some on.
eat them.
Here we go. Go ahead and grab those
Great.
tomatoes,
Okay.
and I'll cut this one.
Got those. I just can't get mine to look as pretty as yours.
Yes, it
Just
is.
don't
It's
have
beautiful.
The, don't have
Yes,
the
you
right,
do.
The right talent touch. Okay, it looks pretty good.
It looks great.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna catch up with the radishes. That's what I'll do.
Okay, we're going to do cucumbers. People don't realize how much nutrition. Let's put your cucumbers
Yes.
on too. Here you go. You know, sometimes at salad
Excellent.
bars, they have these whole, and then it's hard to eat them, so I don't do
It
that.
is.
I want things to be easy and comfortable.
What
Actually,
a nice little side salad.
isn't
there.
it? And all the nutrition in it. Radishes are fabulous. Here we go. Put some more if you want.
Okay.
I'll give some more tomato.
Looking good.
These are from Biltmore House, and from my vegetable stand. These
Biltmore House.
Yes.
You mean the groom at Biltmore House?
It's from the garden up there.
At the garden at the Biltmore House.
That's-
Well, I've been up there before.
And
They've
they're
got
beautiful,
They've
aren't
got
they?
an incredible. They are very beautiful tomatoes. They've got an incredible greenhouse up there. I know.
I saw it. I've been there only once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's getting time to go because leaf season. You know,
You
it's
know,
a really
when
good
I
time
really
to go.
want to go, I've never seen it then. It was in the middle of winter. And here, I'm sorry, I was going to decorate yours. You
Well,
go ahead.
I think it needs some help.
No, it doesn't. It looks great. Okay, and then it was so
When
cold.
do you want to go to Biltmore? When-
January. I would
Why
really-
in January?
That's when we went, and Tom had always wanted to see it, and
Yes.
he died that next September.
Oh, I'm
Somebody
sorry.
gave us tickets, so it was wonderful. And
I've heard it's real pretty at Christmas.
that's what I want to see.
Yeah, that
I
thing
would
be
love. I love
nice at
Christmas.
Christmas.
I think Christmas is just the best holiday of all. Not because of presents.
No.
I love the
they-
songs. I love the
Yes,
food.
yes.
I love the lights. That's what I love. The lights.
It is. It's such a good festive time.
It is, isn't it? It's a happy time.
It's a very happy time.
Even
celebrating
if
the
life
birth
is
of
not
Christ.
easy, Christmas kind of makes you feel better, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, the lights. I love the lights.
It does a little bit. It does.
It cheers you
well,
up.
that's really looking good there, Mary Beth.
You did
and
beautifully.
The chicken turned out just excellent.
It did, didn't it? Now I'm going to move this over here.
Okay.
Okay, and you did a great job. I give you an A.
Thank you. Thank you. I get a gold star.
Yes, you do.
Again, they call this Easy Club chicken.
Yes, it is. And now let me ask you, be honest with me. Here we go.
And I'm really, really, really impressed on how those breadcrumbs, you put the butter on there, then you put the breadcrumbs on there, and they just stuck in it. And it's got the nicest, like a fried chicken crust to it.
It is like a fried chicken. We just have a little bit of time, Gus.
Okay.
Let's pray. Dear
Okay.
Lord, bless this food to nourishment of our bodies. Thank you for it, Lord. Amen.
Amen.
And let's take a taste, okay?
Take a taste.
Yes. Oh, it's tender. It's
It is
very
so
tender.
tender.
It didn't dry out.
Very, very, very good. Still good and warm. Mary Beth,
Tell you
that
what,
is
though.
excellent.
Really?
I don't know.
Gus, we better look at the camera right
Oh.
now. It's about to go.
We got to go
Thanks
start
so
this eating.
much.
Thank you so much, and please write in. Tell us what you think.
Thanks.
of your heart and let his wrong give you